Hello, hello, hello. I am back with another treatment hack. Hey. Anywho, I'm here to talk about the last treatment I just did for my client. It started out originally because I do know her skin. Her skin is able to take my exfoliation treatments. But in this case, when I viewed her skin, she had a lot more tool because she's using tretinoin RX. So this means I had to modify the treatment. Now, what did I do? Okay, so first of all, we did a cleanse, and the cleansing I chose for Tool Skin Condition is the Rococo Ruby Rose Cleanser. This is a great cleansing balm. When you're dealing with someone who has compromised barrier, first let's establish a more pliable barrier. So you don't want to go for gels or anything that would suds up right away, except for the Nucetics Vitamin C cleanser. That could have worked as well, but I needed more richness, more omegas for her skin condition because I can't work on dry skin, and only way to really reveal the skin is by deeply hydrating it. But we also need to do exfoliation because there's a lot of cell renewal. So with that cell renewal, I had to break that down. But first, I needed to build it up to prepare to break down. Next cleanser I chose was the Embalmment Cleanser. The Embalmment Cleanser is amazing because this helps to set the pace for a proper barrier without stripping the skin and deeply cleansing it. This also has properties in it to help promote a healthy microbiome system on the skin. So I love the DMK MD line. Their embalmment system is absolutely amazing, and I ran out, so I'm going to take some home today because this helps to keep my acne at bay. Once I finished her cleanse, it was dermaplaning time. I wanted to release that skin that's stuck on the face, but again, the skin has been nicely balanced, nicely hydrated, so we're in a good state where she's not going to feel irritated once this blade hits her face. So the dermaplaning was done first, and of course I wasn't going over the area over and over again. Remember, we have other exfoliations that we're going to be doing, so dermaplane. Now, I originally wanted to do microderm after the dermaplane, all over her face, neck, and chest, but with the state of her skin, I felt that the microderm would have been too much. Now, if she wasn't as dry and as chapped, I could have done dermaplane, microderm, and hydroderm over her skin. It would have been fine. But this is where you use critical thinking. We already have some work to do in the hydration department. We just need to open the doors. So we don't need to do anything advanced like this in addition to what I'm doing. But I said, wait, we're doing your neck and chest too. I can't dermaplane her chest. So I said, I'm going to do the microdermabrasion on your chest and your neck only to break down dead skin, which was an amazing addition. So it was still utilized, just not on her face. After I did the dermaplaning and the microdermabrasion on the chest, I infused, because she had some pigmentation, I infused the Bio Bright solution by Rococo. I love this. This is a tranexamic acid formulation. So what I did is I infused it with electroporation. Yes, the Plazone can be used for a lot of different things, from plasma fibroblasts, which I have not gotten into and I don't have any training, so I'm not using it yet, to electroporation, to cold plasma. Now, tranexamic acid is amazing because it's not only great for pigmentation, but it does help to hydrate the skin. So when I applied the tranexamic, I infused it using electroporation via the Plazone. And then after that, I went over the area. After extractions and everything, I went over the area with the biodermabrasion by Biotherapeutics. Really great tool. especially when you need to utilize hydrodermabrasion, but you don't want to use the consumables of your Hydra facial machine. This is a great tool to have in your treatment room. There's other companies, but if they don't help with replacing items or having reps to help you, then you are lost. So I love this because I do have a rep that comes with this machine. Because I did see some hormonal acne present, I decided to also infuse in the BioClean. This has properties that help to break down the biofilm of acne, and it pairs great with hydrodermabrasion. So I'm almost out of this, so I know I need to order. But this is like one of my favorite solutions for my hydrofacial and hydroderm machine. Once all of that was settled in, I took a brush and then I used, where is it? Biorelief powder. I sprinkled Biorelief powder into this little bowl, and then I brushed it all over her face. This helps to calm down any redness, any irritation that might be present, inflammation, but also I used, because with the other one I have to plug it up to use it, and this one's already plugged up, my first cold plasma machine I got, which is the Repair Expert. This is my replacement to high frequency now. So I use that and I pull it over the skin, just brush it over the skin, and the Bio Relief powder acts as a, I don't want to say slide, but it helps to make the skin less tacky, and that will help for the device to go over the area better. But yes, this is great. So I put that on, and then here comes some more infusion. So after that, after everything is done, I have the BioRelief powder brushed very lightly on the face. I just did cold plasma. I am going to go in with the Plazone, and I infused these ampules into her skin. Okay, so I infused the Vita Complex, Hydrocom Vita Complex by Noon Aesthetics, then also the Acno Complex, just localized around her chin. And I use this little device. This device right here is handy because if I don't want to use the bigger machine is for longer treatments. This is for shorter treatments. So I still have the access to electroporation, but I don't have to worry about lugging in my machine, which is great. But again, it's for BOP experience. It's for the more advanced treatments. Today I did Exfoliation Glow, which is more of a single serve treatment. Well, really, I hooked her up today. I hooked her up because she's been with me for 10 years. You know, I mean, come on, man. So I did add a lot more into her treatment, but you know, she was happy. So I'm glad, you know, she's just a beautiful client. But I digress. The Plazone, bam, bam, bam. We're infusing these bad boys, and then we're setting her in the oven, aka the LED light, to settle in. We're settling in all those serums, everything in her skin. We're putting her under blue light for that added antibacterial, anti-inflammatory activity for her mitochondrial cells. And next, after that, I did a nice spray just for a little rehydration, very lightly over her face and skin, you know, get her nice and balanced. Everything's connected. So I use the Wetter Than Water. This is a great hydrating emulsion spray. It has a nice density to it, so it helps to really create that hydration within the skin. It mimics our own skin's deep hydration. So I love this stuff. It's great to have in the treatment room. Is it necessary? No. You can always opt for the Circadia Hydrating Mist as well. They're literally the same company almost. Really. I realize that. And last but not least on the list is OMG Optimal Moisturizing Guardian. This is the shit. This has all of the lipids that your skin needs. These lipids are what keeps the skin balanced, really holds in the hydration. Because there's one thing about applying hydration, it's another thing of holding on to it. Our environment sucks everything out. So to have lipids in your skin will hold in your hydration. Lacking of lipids, you will dehydrate. You'll be like a sponge left in Joshua Tree in July. Okay, so that's what I mean. We need to have protection. You need to have that ozone. Optimal Moisturizing Guardian is the key. So a couple of ingredients you want to look out for a really good barrier control moisturizer that helps to really balance out the skin's own natural ability to keep hydration is ceramides. This is packed full of ceramides, and we also have cholesterol and fatty acids, which is all part of our skin. That's what makes up the density. That's what makes up the fact that our skin doesn't dry out with just having dehydration hit it. It also has fullerene, and fullerene is ferulic acid. This is another great antioxidant, very powerful antioxidant. You will find ferulic acid, most common is the SkinCeuticals, C and E ferulic. Great vitamin C, but it does oxidize very fast, unfortunately. But with this suspended system, it really helps out. It just puts it to the skin and then it does its work. But I love Optimal Moisturizing Guardian. I think I might take this home too today. I need to start paying for these products.